The Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, along with his ministers and party MLAs, is set to visit Guwahati today to pay his respects to Goddess Kamakhya and seek her blessings. According to sources, a special flight will bring a 200-member delegation from Mumbai to Guwahati. In all probability, the Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis is also forming a part of this team. That's a possibility that we are now hearing. Well, let's go across to Saurabh now for more on this. So, Saurabh, a return really to where it all began, to Guwahati, Assam, and this is where Eknath Shinde had taken the MLAs who supported him and then went on to form government in Maharashtra.
That's right, and it's being watched very politically, even though it's being billed as a move to pay obeisance to the Kamakhya temple, the deity at the Kamakhya temple in Guwahati. But there is clearly, of course, politics attached to such visits, and the reason is that, like you mentioned, when that change of government took place in Maharashtra earlier this year, when Eknath Shinde defected from the Shiv Sena, brought down Uddhav Thackeray's government and arrived here in Assam, in Guwahati, with his MLAs who were defecting with him. And then we saw a stream of MLAs really arrive at the Radisson Blu Hotel in Guwahati over the next few days. A lot was said about that visit, or those MLAs choosing to come to Guwahati. And part of the allegation also was that those MLAs were promised funds. But now, of course, this time around, the MLAs are all coming with their families. Remember, last time around, there were MLAs, who were alone. But this time, they're all coming with their families, is what we are being told. And like you mentioned, if Devendra Fadnavis is part of this this group that's coming, then perhaps it will be interesting. But yes, political watchers don't seem to believe that it's just a temple visit. Many would tell you there has to be more than that. What really is, happening behind the scenes is something that we're not privy to at this point. But clearly, a political visit is what it's being billed as, even though Eknath Shinde and the 40 MLAs and 13 members of parliament who are accompanying him say it's to pay respects, and perform puja at the Kamakhya temple, the revered Kamakhya temple in Guwahati. That is, of course, the reason that they say they're coming here for. But again, it's not going to be as simple. There is always going to be a political lens that this visit will be viewed through, given the history of, the Maharashtra MLAs and the Guwahati city in the past, especially earlier this year, when the political crisis in Maharashtra took place.
Devendra Fadnavis accompanying them, that's also being speculated that he may form part of this team, and they will also meet with the Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma.
Yes, and the reason it's being dubbed as a political visit is because of that meeting, because Himanta Biswa Sarma was a key player in all that happened during that crisis, even though he may have orchestrated it from behind the scenes. And the fact is that what we're being given to understand is that that meeting with Himanta Biswa Sarma is going to be important politically as well. And there are political ramifications to it, even though, like I repeat, it's being billed as a visit to the Kamakhya temple for these MLAs, because they believe that, their kind of effort or their plans to bring down the Thackeray-led government materialized sitting here in Guwahati. And at that time also they had gone to the temple. In fact, Eknath Shinde had gone to Kamakhya temple, and the Kamakhya temple is a very, very revered temple. Lots of the devotees come there to offer pujas, and this, of course, is something that is being billed as a visit to the temple, but it's clearly not being accepted by political watchers who believe there's more to it, and there's more than what meets the eye.